Cly, Michael, and Tom are nominated for eviction, but Michael holds the golden power of veto. Will he use it? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 7 Chocolate Heaven. It's day 20 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Jenna is the head of household. She nominated Cly for eviction, and Michael was nominated for the third week in a row for losing the Temptation comp as an initial nominee. Willy Wonka also nominated Tom as the third nominee. However, Michael won the Golden Power Veto in yesterday's exciting Big Brother Grand Game Golden Power Veto competition. Will he use it? We'll find out shortly. But first, once again, I was so thrilled with this Golden Power Veto competition. It worked out wonderfully. I really enjoyed it. Probably my second favorite comp that I've ever done. It was great. There were some house guests who were not happy with the price of the chocolate milk. However, as you'll see in this photo, I went to a different grocery store to see their prices on chocolate milk, and it was also around that $5.49-ish range. Even if I went to a cheaper store, the chocolate milk might have been less than $5.25, but then the other four products would have been even cheaper than that. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the target price is. The goal is to get pick the four items that were the cheapest of the six. That was really the goal. So I stand by my prices. They were all correct, and the real heartbreaker was, of course, Tom coming so close, and then he stopped, and then when I said, I just want to confirm that we're just playing for fun now, and then he changes his mind. And I'm like, oh. And then Kilby picks the donuts, which I thought was sort of the hard one. He gets that out of the way, and then when we get down to the final three, he doesn't go with the chocolate topping, which I thought was the easiest one of the six. So, wow, definitely an exciting competition. The final scores, again, were Michael, $100, Javier and Stephanie, 10, Cly and Jenna, 1, and everybody else, 0. So, interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. Let's get now to, we are finally going to get to Jenna's head of household bedroom. So I asked somebody to submit a video for Jenna's HOH. They said they would, and then they didn't. And alumni, if I tell you who this was, you're not going to be surprised because it's somebody who's just very, not flaky, but just can't get their shit together in time. So I got it back up, luckily, and so Jenna, it is now finally time to see your head of household bedroom. I'm Joanna. With an H at the end, motherfuckers. Who wants to see my head of household bedroom? Everybody follow my big bouncing boobs up the stairs. That's 1 small stair for mankind. That's 2 small stairs for mankind. There's 3 small stairs for mankind. This could take a while. Let's skip them up. Boom, 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 boom. Skip. Here we go. Yay! I love this HOH room. There's chocolate-covered raisins. There's all kinds of lingerie I like to put on. And, oh, look, a collection of bath soaps and salts. I love a good bubble bath. Maybe I'll do what Kalia did in the bathtub in season 13. No, I'm not that gross. Anyway, look, the video thing is coming down. The video screen is coming down. It's a video. Yay!
My favorite cookie is the Wendy's ketchup pickle burger bun cookie. I'll be taking 3 bites. Kidding. It's McDonald's burger. Who am I kidding? Huh! Jenna. Spelled with an H. Just as unique name spelling as you are as a person. I've been watching this party unfold. Season 7 is great so far, guys. My word of advice for the HOH and the upcoming HOHs is to pay attention. Andrew's doing a lot of hidden advantages that a lot of you are missing. Surprise! And this game has never had a non-excellent player win it. So keep that in mind. Play bold, play big. It's a long game. It's 80-odd days. Sorry, my mouth is full. Have fun. But play hard. Make big moves. Don't be boring. And see you on the flip side. Good luck, Jenna.
I love you, Jojo. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. I'm gonna try and do you proud. So now, everybody do me a favor and get the fuck out so I can take a bubble bath and drink champagne. Okay. Thank you, Jojo, for submitting that video. And yeah, Jenna, enjoy what's left of your head of household reign. Also, there's a lot of birthdays. We have another Gemini birthday today. Happy birthday to runner-up from Season 4 and extra whip co-host in Season 5, Lindsay. It is Lindsay's birthday. She's joking that she's turning 30 this year because she was supposed to turn 30 in 2020, and then she couldn't have a party. She likes to do parties. I know, weird, right? I know. Maybe I'm old. But yeah, she couldn't do a 30th birthday in 2020. She couldn't do a 30th birthday in 2021, so she's having this big blowout party at her place where she's inviting like 80,000 people. Probably we'll have to wait in line to go to the bathroom. But anyway, yeah, so she's having a big party, and this is her 30th birthday, but she's really 32. But yeah, happy birthday, Lindsay. And yeah, I'm just, you're one of my favorite alum, not because we've been friends. I've been friends with Lindsay since July of 2000, 22 years. So out of everybody who's played Big Brother Cheesecake, I've known her the longest. I mean, she's probably, besides family, the person I known the longest anyway. And yeah, she came in knowing nothing about Big Brother and made it to Final 2, which was so refreshing to watch, because usually people who know nothing about Big Brother, crash and burn. But she adapted, she learned, she played her own way. She didn't let anybody get in her way, and yeah, so she made the Final 2. Well done. Okay, Michael has officially, assuming he uses a veto on himself, but he would have to have a stroke not to. Assuming Michael uses a veto on himself, he has officially survived the temptation punishment of being an initial nominee for the first 3 weeks. And he's done it in 3 different ways. He was taken off the block week 1, he survived the eviction vote week 2, and now he won the Golden Power veto himself in week 3, which is, that's interesting. So, well done, Michael. I'm very curious to see now what the rest of the game has in store for you. Last but not least, I had a great weekend. My mother and I went to this place in Brampton we love called Antica Osteria. It's an Italian restaurant, family owned. And here are 3 pictures. Oh, so good. The first was a lobster and shrimp gnocchi in a cream sauce. I don't know what they put in that sauce, but they put a little bit of gorgonzola cheese, I think, or blue cheese, like a sharp cheese, and it's just so good. And I think they use real authentic cream. It's not like store-bought Alfredo. It's really good. The scallops are always sex, and they even have that little milky brine that comes off the scallops that mixes with the sauce. Oh, so good. And what was the third thing? Oh, the rare ahi tuna steak. Oh, I could eat that for the rest of my life. I could eat all 3 of those for the rest of my life, and I'd be happy. But yeah, okay, so a couple of announcements. For those of you who are on the block, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, for those of you who remain on the block at the end of the episode, to publicly in the group chat make one brief plea as to why you should stay in the game by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Then, regarding the Head of Household competition, so the next Head of Household competition will take place in 2 parts, and I'll explain in detail tomorrow when I do the rules. The first part is going to be live on Messenger, and I'm aiming for 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday night. So if you can't make 9 p.m. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday night, and you want it moved a little earlier or a little later, the last couple times we've moved it half an hour later, that's fine. Let me know in the group chat, and hopefully we can all come to a group consensus. It will not take long. It will take, I'm going to say, 15, maybe 20 minutes, but I don't think it would be more than 20. We'll say 15 to 20 minutes. And it's going to be another interesting one, just like Eliminator, in that you'll have to be prepared to make some tough decisions that could piss people off. Okay, let's move on. I think that's everything. Got the wheel. Wow, I went through everything pretty quickly. Okay, so this will be a bit of a short episode, but that's okay. Let's get right into it. Let's get to the Golden Power of Veto ceremony. Hey everyone, it's me, Mike Tyson. I'm so super excited to be playing this game with all of you. Wow, this is so much fun. This is way more exciting than I thought it was being. Now I'm traveling, so it's like really difficult to be like traveling left, right, and center. But I'm with my man. I love man. Like man is so good. Like oh my god, like but it's amazing. And now I even won a competition. Like wow. So yeah, so I won the Golden Power Veto competition. So now I get to not be nominated anymore, hopefully. And but I do want to hear from Clyde and Tom as to why they think I should use the Golden Power Veto to save them. Clyde, why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? Hello there, it's me, Clyde, Kamara Rose. You may have noticed that I'm the laughingstock of the Schitt's Creek Big Brother Cheesecake community because I can't win any competitions. That's because I'm busy dealing with my two brats of a children. We have David Rose and Alexis who need my attention. But I will have you know that if you use the Golden Power of Veto on me, I can continue to be the laughingstock of the season. Whereas if I'm evicted, that means somebody else could be the laughingstock. Do you want to be the laughingstock? I think not. So you should perhaps consider using the Golden Power of Veto to save me. Wow, that was actually a great speech. You really got me thinking. And I don't really have much of a brain because I'm Mike Tyson, but the 3 brain cells that I had, they're really moving fast. Tom, why should I use the Golden Power Veto to save you? Hey everyone, fucking Tom here. Fucking beautiful Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. I just went to all the grocery stores in Kelowna and checked the price of the chocolate milk, and yeah, it's over $5. It's fucked up. You know, inflation really sucks. I blame Biden and I blame Trudeau. Fuck. Need some leadership in Canada's White House there. Fuck, man. Anyway, you know that saying, an eye for an eye? Well, I used the Golden Power Veto on you week 1, so if you can give me my eye back, I can put it in my eye socket, and then we're all square. That's all I got, and now I'm off to Parlor Ice Cream. Did you know that Parlor Ice Cream in downtown Kelowna, the owner is gay, and he met Andrew on Grindr, and he sent Andrew dick pics? Fuck, I didn't know that. Gives a whole new meaning to the word churned. Yeah. Wow, this is a really compelling argument, man. You know, yeah, luckily I have 3 brain cells because I could have really fallen for either of those, but you know. This game is crazy. You know, it's unexpected for me to win, and I nearly spit when Tom changed his mind. But I've decided that I'm going to use the Golden Power Veto on myself. See, Jenna, since I've used the Golden Power Veto on one of your nominations, you're going to have to name a replacement nominee. Not so fast, Jenna. You have to pick one of 3 remaining playing cards, 2, 3, and 5. 2 are a jack, which gives you a bonus prize, plus the power to name the replacement nominee. But 1 is a joker, and that means you will not be able to name the replacement nominee. Willy Wonka will do it, and in the event of a tie this week, Willy Wonka gets the cast eviction vote. So, Jenna has selected number 5. So, Jenna, are you ready to find out the fate of this week? The power lies with Willy Wonka, you've picked the Joker, which means Willy Wonka will now stand and make their nomination. Oopa loopa doopy da dee. I have another puzzle for thee. I have 3 words to describe my choice. Messy, 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 doopy da doo. And with that, this Golden Power Veto ceremony is adjourned. Cly, Ronnie, or Tom, who will be evicted? Watch tomorrow as the final 3 nominees plead their case to stay in the game. And we will learn the rules for the next Head of Household competition. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and Head of Household competition, where another house guest will be evicted for the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house, get a tummy ache from eating too much chocolate, and lose their shot at the $700 cash prize. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and remember, cookie dough makes the difference between putting Kit Kat Chunky in your mouth hole versus putting it somewhere else. Good night.